Well, it's good to win. You know, as a coach, you look more at the process, and was not overly thrilled with how we got the wins. But I guess it's better to win when you're not playing your best and lose when you're not playing your best. But there's a lot of things that we need to do better if if we're going to have the type of year that we would hope to have. Nothing makes me happier than when a guy that's not getting to play a lot can play a key role and be a hero, so to speak, and have his teammates run out in the field and mob him, and that's very rewarding, and happy again for Devin. It was this exact same situation in that the opponent was throwing a submarine right-hander, so basically he faced the same guy just in a different uniform, and we tried to run as many left-handers up there as we could that inning, because they're very hard on right-handers but have trouble with left-handers, and so it was again a good match, and Devin came through again, and happy for him, and that was the game winner again for us. So good stuff. It's critical that we have Andrew and Luke performing at a high level. It was important anyhow, but then when we lose Digger, the presence in the middle of our lineup, and you take him out, it's beyond critical that Andrew and Luke perform at a high level for us. If they do, we have a chance. If they don't, it's going to be very difficult. So we're going to put a lot on their shoulders, and we need them to come through in a big way. But for good teams to play well at the right time, good players have to play well at the right time. So we've got to have them. Yeah, Johnny's off to a great start. I don't know if you ever have an exact expectation of what anybody's going to do, especially a freshman, how they're going to respond under the lights, so to speak. But he was our hottest hitter all spring, all winter, and we batted him in the 4-hole in the very first game of the year against Mississippi State. So we thrust him into the spotlight right out of the chute, and he's delivered at a high level. So he's a very capable player. We were very excited when he chose to come to UAB, and if he's the normal maturity of a freshman, often they'll get off to a good start and relax and think the game's easy when it's really not, and they'll taper off as the year goes on. But John Frost is not a typical freshman. He's a great worker. I know he will be out there on a day-to-day basis, not satisfied and getting after it. So because of that, I tend to believe he'll have a solid, consistent year the whole year, and continue our string of players on the all-freshman team, so in Conference USA. So yeah, having a heck of a year, and again, with Digger being out, we need to continue. Southern Miss is outstanding again. They have the best record thus far into the season of anybody in Conference USA, and they're really led at the front end of the rotation with the preseason pitcher of the year, Todd McInnes, and then the Copeland kids throwing lights out, and just threw a 94 pitch complete game a weekend ago, and was the conference pitcher of the week. So at the front end of their rotation, they're really, really good. And then after you have a run like they did last year of the College World Series, it does something to you. It's a different level of confidence that you have. So got our work cut out for us, as we will every weekend from here on out. There's not a breather of a weekend. The last 9 weekends of the year, we're going to be put to a really high test, including our bye weekend, Manhattan, who's having a heck of a year, and is beating Miami, or they're beating everybody they're playing, really. So we're going to have to be good. There's some things that I'm pleased about, and there's some things and some areas where we really have to improve. On the one hand, I'm very pleased that our pitching staff is not walking people. We've made great strides in that. We're walking in just over 3 players per game, which is a great improvement over the last 3 years. But we're leaving a lot of balls in the middle of the plate and giving up a lot of hits. So we need to continue to throw strikes, but we need to throw more quality strikes from a pitching staff standpoint. Defensively, we've got to play better. We're fielding 953, 17 games in, and that will not win at the level that the teams that we're going to be playing the rest of the way out. We have to catch a ball at a higher level. If we don't, it gives our guys on the mound no chance. the encouraging thing, at least I hope, is that we're capable, but we have to catch the ball at a higher level. Offensively, we have to do it against good arms. We've been very good against average arms and overmatched by the good arms and not very productive. Some way we've been able to scratch out 7 runs a game, which you hope is enough to win. But we have to be more consistent offensively. We have to strike out less. We have to have more competitive at-bats against the frontline pitcher. We're going to see a frontline pitcher on Friday. We're going to see a frontline pitcher on Saturday. We're going to see a very good one on Sunday. So really the rest of the way out, we're going to see draftable type arms. And so we're going to have to be more competitive consistently at the plate against the good arms. That's how I would assess our team. If we can do that, if we can be more competitive, putting the ball in play against good arms, if we can defend at a higher level and throw more quality strikes, this team has a chance. We're excited to get going to conference play because that's what you prepare all the hours and hours for, and now's the time. Here it is.